Alright, so what's going on, everyone? It's been a while since I did a video in NIO. You guys can see that at the last time we was looking for the market in NIO to go up. That didn't happen. We already knew that that's a possibility, that it could not, that there was a potential that it could not go up, because we already knew that the market in NIO was trading at that sell pocket, and it actually panned out that those sellers grabbed control of the price and completely moved the market to the downside. So that current price prediction you guys can see right now didn't go in our favor, and it will happen. But as long as you understand the reason why it didn't, then the better you are, because you won't become more infused to try to react emotionally to price action. So I give you all, when we come through and drop predictions, you'll see the ones that actually play out correctly, and then the ones that don't go in our favor. In this situation, this one did not play out right, but we know the reason why. So we're not going to come in and try to play ourselves as being emotional and trying to question, okay, what's the point? Because there's only two things that can move price. One is people buying it, buying the stock. Two, people selling it. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. That's how we was able to go ahead and drop this sell pocket right here in the market in NIO, because we knew that at this price, there were more sellers than there were people trying to buy the stock. Now, we anticipated, at least for NIO, that the buyers would at least try to keep the stock up on these two buy pockets right here. Okay, the one around $4, then the second one around $3.85. And it initially did that. However, they didn't have any legs. They got tired. They was able to bring price in NIO up here at the high of $4.27, and then the sellers grabbed control of the price again, and they lowered the market again. So even our expectation of looking for price to bounce off of these buy pockets didn't play out right. And it happens. Buyers, for whatever reason, sellers, for whatever reason, they just didn't show up and participate in the game. So this one didn't play out right. That was 12.3% on the 23rd of May. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. We'll get rid of this line and also these buy pockets in NIO. Okay. Now, given that we got rid of those buy pockets, apparently, if there's no buy pockets there, then it has to be sell pockets, because the sellers were able to eradicate and get rid of the buyers in those prices. And you can actually create that looking at NIO right here. Okay, so that's the first thing we're going to do, is go ahead and create these areas that we suspect the sellers to be, or at least more sellers than buyers. Here's a very big area right here in NIO. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to get rid of this buy pocket and actually lower it down a little bit to this buy pocket right here. Okay, so this is like the third time the market in NIO came to $3.30 since April the 11th. It did it here on April the 11th. It did it again here on June 3rd, and it did it again on the 23rd of June. 3 times the market in NIO did not fall below that price point. It tells us something. It tells us that someone is in the market in NIO trying to buy the stock, right? Yes. And now we can see the market trying to make a run to this near-term sell pocket. Okay. So already, if you expect the market to go higher, you have a place to target, because you're looking for the sellers to become more active within that pocket. And if the sellers aren't active in that pocket, then you're going to target the next area. See how simple this is? So let's go ahead and look at NIO on the 2, because the daily time frame does look pretty bullish. Right there. Here it is on the 2. 8 hours, 54 minutes left. We are currently seeing the price bar closing up there on the high of the bar. Very good. Because look at these other 2-day bars to where the market in NIO was unable, and I'm talking about the buyers, there was somebody, a couple of people here that was restricting price from breaking out during these 2-day price bars, right? Well, now those sellers must have retreated because price is now above that area. Big, massive. That's a big clue. Take a look at this on the 3. This is the final 3-day time frame in NIO, and we actually see the massive spread, price closing at the high of the bar, and we saw price hold that buy pocket. All of that will indicate that the stock is gaining momentum to continue to go up. Here it is on the 5. 8 hours, 53 minutes left. Pretty much looks like the 3. Okay, here it is on the weekly chart. What can you say? It does look pretty good to me. I'm going to look for this stock to trend to the upside. Now, given what I said earlier about pockets of buying and selling, okay, you can already see on the 5-hour time frame that the market is reacting to the selling. We're not even that close. Well, let's see how far away we are. So we're already about 3% away from that sell pocket in NIO. 3%. And the market's already in the pre-market hours is trading to the downside. Here it is on the 330. Three-hour chart. Here it is on the 1 hour, 90-minute, 30-minute chart. So I am going to put on a prediction though, looking for NIO to continue to trend to the upside. And everything's going to be contingent on definitely the buyers keep control of this price. $3.30 to like $3.35. I really don't want to see the buyers relinquish control of that area. And for us, we're going to target this sell pocket first. You guys can see at the high of the pocket, it is around 6%. And then the next area we're going to target is the second sell pocket from $4 all the way up here to $4.10. That's 11.14% there. All right, so that's it. Let me know your thoughts. Make sure you maintain profit. And as always, trade different.